Hey people, how are you doing? Welcome to another episode of Wisdom Moments on K24 with Miss CJ Atemo, the Sage. Hope that you are having a lovely day. That is, if you are within Africa and countries where we are still in the daytime or it's your morning. But if you're watching this from somewhere else around the globe and it's night, I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope that you'll have a great night, especially after listening to the thoughts that I'm about to present to you on this particular episode of Wisdom Moments on K24 with Ms. CJ Atemo. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo? If you haven't, kindly do so. Subscribe, set notifications so that every time videos are uploaded, you'll be able to get to know and to watch. And you may like, post your comments, share as well, and we would be so glad as you help us to just reach more people with the content that is educative and enlightening as we put it out there. Every Monday to Friday at 9:55 a.m. I'm right here on K24, Monday to Friday. That's every weekday, 9:55 a.m. So if you're joining for the very first time, well, you need to set notifications as well. Just put reminders on so that any other day you will know when to tune in, because sometimes people will ask, well, when does this come? Every Monday to Friday, 9:55 a.m. and we'd be glad. Well, coming to you from the Panari Hotel, I'm on the 11th floor, that is on the presidential suite, and I'm so glad for the partnership that we've had with Panari Hotel over this and this shoot. And it's a place that you would want to come and visit, whether you're a CEO, an MD, or you just, your own person and you've worked hard or you're working hard. So you want to mix pleasure and business. You want to have certain kind of meetings around yourself with the core people, with some core team and core people that you would want to just have hide out and hang out as well. Check out the presidential suite on Panari, that is on the 11th floor of Panari Hotel along Mombasa Road, about 6 kilometers to the city center, 6 kilometers to the airport, whether you're coming in from outside of Nairobi or you live in Nairobi along the expressway, and you'll have a magnificent view of the Nairobi National Park just across. The serenity is still amazing. I talk about it all the time, and you'll have an excellent cuisine as well. The whole of this week I've been talking about money sense. Well, we all interact with money one way or the other. There's nobody who doesn't like money. I don't think there's anybody who doesn't like money. Well, there are people who don't have money, but nobody doesn't like money. We've been talking money sense, but we've mostly talked about the mistakes that people make when it comes to their attitude towards money. And we've shared a few things. I've shared a few things. I've talked about not tracking your money movement. I've talked about spending on things that you do not need. I've talked about planning with money that you do not have. I've talked about living to impress other people. And today, as I conclude this week's series, I want to talk about thinking you will always make money. The thinking that you will always make money. One of the most careless things to do is to assume that you will always make money. This happens a lot for people who feel that they're in their A game, people who think they're very good at what they do and nobody can, suck them, or nobody will cut off links with them. They feel that they're experts. They feel that they're very good, very proficient in the things that they do. So sometimes they get very careless with money. They feel they will keep on earning money. They think that they're only ones who provide a particular service. They've got this touch of excellence. They've got this touch of uniqueness, and so nobody can get goods or products from anywhere else apart from themselves. The first part that thing makes the mess out of is that they're not just careless with their money, but they're careless with the ways they make the money. So sometimes they don't have good customer care. They don't have good customer service. They don't give good customer experience at all. They are not careful enough to treat people well, because they have this hubris that they will always be on top, or they have made a name, or they have the papers nobody has. They have the qualifications that nobody else has. So their first carelessness comes from the point of how they make that money. They're not careful to treat people well, to guard and protect the streams of income that they have. They enter into a place of arrogance and assumption, thinking that they'll always be needed. Well, you know what? Life is so dynamic that things change so fast. There are things that we thought we would not do without, but they have been phased out. There are a lot of people who never thought that they would be phased out as well, in places of work, in businesses. They thought their ideas were amazing. Then something new just comes up, and we are in an age where things are moving so so fast. It's not just an information age, it is a speed age. Things are moving so fast. If you're not able to reinvent yourself, to cope, if you're not able to learn quickly and adjust quite a number of things, you may just go redundant, even without making any mistakes. You remember the story of the Nokia CEO. He said, we did nothing wrong. They didn't do anything wrong, but they did not change so fast. They missed opportunities. And sometimes in thinking that we are market leaders, thinking that we've got the greater market share, thinking that people will always need us, thinking our idea is very brilliant, our product is superior, thinking we have built and made a name, will cause us to think that we will always make money. And that then causes us to begin to spend that money carelessly. You may think that there's nobody who would be found around your workplace who will do what you do. Or you are the top MC, so you'll always get gigs. You are the top musician, so you'll always get these gigs everywhere. You are on top of your game currently. But you know, life is lived in seasons. There were people who were there before you. There are people who will be there after you. Tastes will change. A lot of things will keep on changing along the line. And if you're not very careful, you will waste the money in the height of your season, thinking that you will always make that kind of money. And when you get off your season, you will not have anything to show. It is important for you to know that at some point you will not make the money you're making unless you create avenues, systems, and build structures that will keep churning out that money for you in residual income. Even if it is not because of mistakes that you make, you will grow old at some point. You won't have the energy. You won't have the time. You won't have the drive. You won't go everywhere. You won't be in every meeting. You will not have the acumen that you have right now. So at some particular point, you're going to have to slow down. And when you begin to slow down, if you don't have anything that you have built around you, then you get frustrated. This is what happens when people retire. When they retire, they start asking themselves what they can do. People take money from, their pension and want to start a business. And sometimes they have absolutely no idea about business because they have worked either, worked in an institution or worked for government, parastatal, state corporation for all their life. They've been dedicated there as civil servants or just people who are working in certain private companies. And when they get out at retirement, that's when they begin to think of what to do. And they think that having some money when you retire automatically puts you on the pedestal to become a business person or entrepreneur. If you don't have the skills, you're going to lose your money. Sometimes even when you retire, you just need to find another job, because if you don't have the skills, you're going to lose your money. You can't start acquiring certain skills at a certain stage and risk everything that you have made over that time, because again, you'll have to build slowly. You can't just take everything that you have been given. You have a lump sum of 5 million. You have never done business at any one point, and then you're asking yourself, where do I put 5 million? You'll lose your money in that. And there are certain things that people might try to do at that particular level that may require energy and strength, and they don't have that energy, so they lose money as well. The thought that you will always make money is a thought you need to deal with. You've got to live every day as if you won't make money tomorrow. That doesn't mean that you are mean to yourself. It just means that you are careful. It means that you will save. It means that you will invest. It means that you will divest. It means that you will find opportunities to keep sending money into your future, so that when you get into the future and you actually are not making the money you're making now, you will still have some money from somewhere else to live on or to live with. Well, I hope that the Money Sense series has been good to you. I hope that it has helped bring perspective and help remove certain mistakes from your head, because the first place the change must happen is within your attitude. You've got to know better in order to do better. This has been Wisdom Moments on K24 with Miss CJ Atemo the Sage, coming to you from the Panari Hotel, the 11th floor, the presidential suite. Hope that you will find some time and check out not just the presidential suite, but the whole hotel. Come in with your friends, come in with your family, bring your business meetings over here, hold conferences, come in for a meal, come in for some fun with the family. You can bring the children to just get out over there and have various forms of fun in this place as well. Or you just come, hang out, have a holiday by yourself, come and work from here, or bring out your wife, your spouse, whoever that may be, and spend a weekend, and you will not regret. Check out my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo, and make sure that you subscribe, set notifications so that every time the videos are uploaded, you will be able to know. Then watch, post your comments, like, and share. Check out all my social media platforms, CJ Atemo. If you need anything from a personal level that you want personal attention, whether mentorship or corporate talk, you want to join our school, CJ Atemo School of Leadership, check that out on Facebook. But if you want to get in touch with us, the email address is right over there, cjatsol@gmail.com. But you can also DM on Instagram. You can send a message to my inbox on Facebook, CJ Atemo the page, and whichever way, let's get in touch and let's keep it there. Let's keep following and build up the numbers. Till next time, see you.